She wasn't hard to find, at least. Did she fall asleep? Oh my goodness. Nistola. Damn, the cat's sleepy.
I've never known Yestola to doze off in the middle of research before.
Oh, we're doing the weird sit.
Close my eyes for one moment.
Really gotten a lot more expressive with the Mikote ears. It's really nice, just in terms of like characterization and easy to read emotion. It's very cool. I do wonder, how does she read books? Is it like magic, like ether ink or something? I think with her whole condition, it would be a little bit difficult to do research through books.
How long have you two been here?
Oh god, the music cutting out is awesome.
Something to that effect.
Way too many low polygon books.
I must have been studying for 2-3 days straight before exhaustion finally claimed me.
Oh my goodness, that's not healthy.
As you know, I've been researching ways to travel from the source to one of its reflections.
Okay.
Well, looking for hints at least. I don't expect to find a simple set of instructions tucked away in some dark corner of the library.
Should go ask Reen's girlfriend to help us, since she's got magic Ascian powers and can just hop between worlds, potentially.
So I've been skimming through the stacks, hoping to uncover even a partial mention of any similar feats in the past. A means to travel between worlds exists, and you can be sure I will find a way to employ it. So I promised Runar, but 'twould seem I've set myself a nigh impossible task.
Man, I'm glad I'm not one of the people obsessed with the Stola, because they're losing to that weird cat guy from Raktika.
You needn't be so hard on yourself. The leap I made with the Crystal Tower was not achieved in an afternoon. It was the culmination of a collective effort spanning generations.
Oh, you think me discouraged? I assure you, 'tis quite the opposite. A daunting challenge and the time to sink my teeth into it. I feel like a fresh-faced student again.
A scholar in her element.
Indeed. Was there something else you wish to ask of me?
Going treasure hunting.
Alzadal is no minor figure in Harnish history, and much is known about his family.
I don't know if I am up to date on what weird things Alzadal's got. I know he's important for city founding, but I don't know if he's got some kind of like crazy something. I don't know. I think I'm behind on some lore here.
But this is the first I've heard of a descendant surviving a trip to another world.
Oh, right, that rumor. Okay, that's why she's interested.
If those tales are true, then he may have left behind some clue as to how it was accomplished.
So we're essentially finding reasons why everyone would be interested in going treasure hunting. Okay.
An invitation to delve into one of the world's lingering mysteries. As if I could refuse. And whence do we embark upon this expedition?
After we pick up Urianger.
Achiali, by ship. But before that, we thought to extend an invitation to Urianger as well. He was in Thalmazane, last we heard.
Then by all means, let us recruit him, and be on our way.
Oh no, he's gonna put all our books away! I don't see Thancred anywhere. Was he not supposed to be traveling with Urianger? That is a good question. Right.
Ah, our illustrious champion. Cloaked in the mantle of the common explorer, fame set aside in thy pursuit of simple adventure. I am told a new expedition is in the offing.
Yes. I bet Thancred's doing fine. It's good to see you well.
And thee. As ever, thou art the picture of strength.
Is this like a health thing, or am I just because I'm a high level? What's going on here?
You've been keeping yourself busy, I trust?
True to our plan, Thancred and I embarked upon a pilgrimage of sorts, with an eye for gauging the state of those lands through which we passed. Our travels were interrupted, however, by a request for aid from our befurred lunar allies. As you may recall, the Loperids had been seeking new purpose for the moon, another role through which it might serve to benefit mankind. The Forum hath been working to advise them in this endeavor, but I return to offer mine own counsel.
And this has what to do with treasure vaults, exactly?
Ah, you have learned of my predicament from Mistress Cryle. I know not whence they acquired such knowledge, but the Loperids now stand convinced that adventurers delight in treasure hunts.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Thus, with their newly built wonderland of riches and mystery, do they hope to entice all manner of daring delvers to the moon. So earnest and innocent was their desire to bring joy to the world that I found myself powerless to refuse them my cooperation.
Is this where the Excitatron is? I thought that was Thavner. I guess it's up on the moon. Okay, I haven't done that yet, so...
But what of you, my friends? Why are you come to Labyrinthos? Fascinating. This is indeed a most fortuitous opportunity. I should be honored to accept thine invitation. How long hath it been, I wonder, when last our actions were not impelled by fate or desperation?
I mean, in the real world, at least 10 years.
Aye. Though I cherish the Scion's accomplishments, 'tis pleasant to not have the weight of the world upon our shoulders for a change.
I guess between patches when we've got goofy stuff to do.
Counting Estinian, we number 5 now, yes? Without knowing what traps or perils await unwary feet, we may be wise to refrain from recruiting others.
I agree. Between us, we should have the skills to handle whatever situation may arise. Shall we be on our way?
What, no time to spare a word for the grizzled old bard?
There he is.
All is well, I trust?
Dad's here.
A wasted trip, I'm afraid. I'd hoped to catch up with a former mentor while you parleyed with the rabbits, but it seems our paths were not to cross.
How was your pilgrimage?
Having an astrologian beside you on the road is surprisingly convenient. And it doesn't hurt that he's making strides with his light-hearted banter. In any case, as we made our way around Ilzabard, we saw that much of the continent was in various stages of chaos.
That's to be expected.
A certain amount of disorder is to be expected. The final days are over, and the people no longer have a common threat binding them together. That's the thing with these fledgling troubles, eh? You need to keep an eye out, lest they mature into full-grown headaches. So, for what reason have so many esteemed personages seemed fit to gather? Beneath the waters of the Bounty, you say? I see you've already stolen away my traveling partner with the promise of unexplored ruins and scholarly glory.
Nay, 'tis not for mine own indulgence, but rather the fulfillment of my commitment to the Loporrits.
Ah, of course. And if you have Estinian rounding out your group, you'll likely have all the members you need.
Oh, he's jealous.
Feeling left out? I could put in a good word for you, if you like.
We may have been released from our obligations, but I'll never be free of that merciless wit of yours, will I? In all seriousness, 'tis best I sit this one out. Too many former scions consorting with one another might be seen as a cause for concern in certain quarters.
I guess that's fair.
I'll return to my usual reconnaissance and scout out the situation in the Far East. Feel free to share if you come across any interesting revelations.
He's got a
Till we meet
point.
again.
Off he goes. Bye, Dad.
Shall we also hasten our departure? Sir Estinian will wonder what hath become of us.
Ah, the thrill of imminent adventure. I never tire of this feeling. Awesome. Just imagine the possibility. Wow, we're going back to not having a whole lot to say. In my travels, I spied many a child wandering alone, orphans in all likelihood. Though homes raised by beasts and blasphemies can be rebuilt, the void left by those we have lost cannot so easily be filled. Jeez, I see it. You got your big bird. There's no need for that. And I see that they still haven't fixed the coastal seam. Oh, pray to Sundaruva for your safe return. May the wealth of her blessings guide you to the treasure you seek. Yes. I send you to recruit Grahan. You return with an entire survey party. I hope Mazio's boat is sturdy enough to carry us all. What he means is, we are grateful for the use of one of your precious fishing vessels. We are more than glad for the chance to provide it. I ask only that you take care to steer clear of the reefs and the shallows there. I will keep an eye out. I gotta pick one. I will take the soup, skill speed, direct hit, determination. Yeah, I'll take the soup. Dialogue. Despite his misgivings, I wager Merod remains in that merchant's employ. Yeah, probably. Okay, just checking any new dialogue. Alzadal III. I confess I am somewhat embarrassed that the tale of his journey to another world escapes my notice. Could it be more than simple folklore? Okay, we're doing this music already. And what of the treasure he supposedly brought back? This undersea vault may hold relics from another reflection. My friends, we should temper our expectations. The map doth promise ruins, but beyond that we know not what we will find. Not until we find it, aye. So let us dispense with the conjecture and set sail for the vault. I feel significantly underdressed compared to them. Zadal's legacy, now accessible.